All right, Shalom, brothers from the Great Millstone in Annapolis. Back at you with another lesson. Before we start, we're going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, B'Hakodash. All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone rule well. Salutations to you fellow laborers out there, all you Akim doing the work of truth and in sincerity, week in and week out, especially during these times. All right, Shalom to the Akwaf also that believe, that are also part of the household of faith. All right, Shalom to the holy elect. All right, whether they be scattered among the heathen, the speckled bird, Israelites that are among the heathen that look like the heathen. Shalom to you all, all you true worshipers, because that's what it's all about, the true worshipers, which that goes into the elect, and the rest of the 1/3, okay, the remnant. Back at you with another lesson, Lord willing, edifying. And I haven't decided a title for it, all right, but I'm with the brother Yeshaya
and the brother Kaya.
All right, and we're gonna get straight to it. Lord willing, we got a title at the end of this lesson. All right, this is an article from Blacklisted News. People's Voice.
The angel name.
It's speaking about alien life. All right, UFOs, which we know that the aliens, all right, are the angels. All right, and the UFOs are the vehicles that they ride in. Okay, which is the chariots. Okay, which Esau calls UFO or UAPs even these days. Not like they need to ride on them, but that's the vehicle the Lord made for them. Okay, but they appear, all right, all the time. All right, you see, so-called UFOs, which are the chariots. They may streak across the sky. They may appear, some places. All right, you have apparitions going on. All right, like the one in Florida, and you have apparitions going on, in different places. They try to keep on the hush hush, but we know that the angels, all right, and the chariots are out there. Okay, someone will grab that Psalm 68.
I'm already on it.
That'll be,
I got it right here.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalm 68 and 17.
Mm-hmm.
The chariots of God, the chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels.
Mm-hmm. It says the chariots of the Most High are 20,000, right?
Yeah.
The chariots are the so-called UFOs, right? And it says that the angels, all right, it says even thousands of angels, right? So the angels, all right, is in them, okay? That's what Esau was hiding from the public. He didn't want you to know that the actual angels are out there. They're always around. They're always watching. All right, they're always coming to and fro. All right, throughout the earth. Okay.
I'm gonna. You got something to say?
Go ahead.
Yeah, because you just quoted the scripture I want to grab, but I'm gonna grab this one first. Psalm 104:3.
Mm-hmm.
Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. So that lets you know that the chariots that the Lord talking about, they're aerial. All right, they that's why they call them what? UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon.
God.
And what is a phenomenon? That's something that can't be explained through the senses.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how the chariots operate, and that's how they perform. Mm-hmm. Esau supposedly says, when he come in contact with these chariots, right, whether it's his Air Force, his Navy, that the feats that they see them do, they're 100 to 1,000 years behind in their modern technology, which lets you know that these are heavenly vehicles. Okay.
I got some precepts too.
Let me grab this one scripture you quoted real quick.
That's the you're talking about the maneuverability.
Mm-hmm.
They can't maneuver and defy gravity like the chariots. That's That's why remember that one video the Navy released?
Mm-hmm.
The chariot, how he just did so many turns, twists.
Yep.
Then he was up there in the blink of an eye. Yep, disappeared. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Changed shape on it. It's just crazy, man. Mm-hmm. 2 Chronicles 16 and 9. It says, for the eyes of Yahweh run to and fro throughout the whole earth.
God, that's the one I was wanting. Yeah.
To show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect toward him. And before we start the lesson, we're going through scriptures. It's different instances in the Bible, different accounts where this happened.
Mm-hmm.
How did the Lord show himself strong among those whose heart was perfect to him? the angels came to their aid at different points.
God.
Very at different varying degrees. The angels came to the aid, man.
God.
I'm gonna finish the verse.
You got Maccabees.
It says, herein thou hast done foolishly, therefore from henceforth thou shalt have wars. They was talking to King David.
God.
But when it said the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth, what is that? That is the angels going back and forth, administering the will of the Most High,
God.
executing His will. You know.
The angels are messengers. You know.
Yep.
Go ahead. Get that one in Maccabees.
3 and 24.
It's where it says
Type in. I'll type it in
yeah.
because I think it was
Second Maccabees.
Holofernes who got beat up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. That's the one you want?
That's a good one too. I
Yeah.
want the one that says and it happened that was horsemen in the air.
Yeah, I think that's the same.
Yeah, I think it's
the
same. Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Cause that's an apparition, that happened. All right, and as they getting that right, it says the British government is officially preparing to announce the discovery of alien life, which again the angels. This is a move described as long overdue by the UK's leading UFO expert. Which of course the angels have always been out there, always been among us. All right, this ain't no new information. This is why we have the scriptures. All right, gone. You got it.
I got it. The second Maccabees 5. I guess it wasn't Holofernes.
Gone.
Some other shit happened to them. About the same time,
That's it.
Antiochus
Mm-hmm.
prepared his second voyage into Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
And then it happened that through all the city, for the space of almost 40 days,
Mm-hmm.
there were seen horsemen running in the air.
There you go, horsemen running in the air.
Mhm.
Now who are now? What horsemen you know of man that can run in the air
For 40 days.
for 40 days? Read it again, Ak.
Yeah, it says,
That's the one I wanted.
and then it happened that through all the city, for the space almost of 40 days,
Mm-hmm.
there were seen horsemen running in the air.
Gone.
In cloth, do you have something to say?
No. I said gone.
In cloth of gold and armed with lances,
That's cold.
See,
like a band of soldiers.
exactly, and that's the chariots. Like you see when you got videos of chariots, and it's a band of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's many of them in the skies, and they make different formations and stuff. While they up there, and they may maneuver into different formations. That was going on. Like you go into the incident where, I forget who was president, but they had it happen around the White House
Mm-hmm.
when the chariots was above the sky of the White House.
That's like in the 50s or something.
yeah, kind of like the 40s or 50s.
Yeah.
I think it was Eisenhower or Roosevelt, one of them two.
Yes, there was the presidents around that time.
And they was bugged out. And this is why when Ronald Reagan became president, he said, "What the best education you can get is a Bible education, a biblical education."
Yep.
Because why? The scriptures, all right, is our true education. Because we learn the truth from the scriptures about how this world was made. All right, what the Lord created. We learn about
How to interact with it.
the ecosystem the Lord created. All right, for us to live on this earth, we learn about who the nations are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we learn who the angels are.
I got something too.
You got
You got something too, Yeshaya.
you know something?
Oh, you want more on that? What I was just.
Is it more on that?
Yeah, it's more.
Yeah, because it should be a little
Can
more.
you say where it is again?
Second Maccabees
Maccabees 5.
5. I started at the top.
Yeah.
Con.
So now I'm at verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and troops of horsemen in array,
Mm-hmm. And troops of horsemen in the array.
encountering and running one against another, with shaking of shields and multitude of pikes, and drawing of swords, and casting of darts, and glittering of golden ornaments, and harness of all sorts.
Yeah, so they was basically, I always say this when we talk about military, right? The show of force.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the Most High was showing,
Flex.
all right, yeah, showing the force, all right. To that time, the Maccabees going to the Greeks,
Yeah.
but they, the Most High was showing the force to the Greeks, man.
Yeah.
That was oppressing, Israelites at that time.
Yep.
Right, because you had Jews and Maccabees fighting against, either Edomites, the Greeks, right?
Yep.
And that apparition, you know, made them afraid. You read the whole account, they was afraid because they're like, yo, you imagine them gazing in the sky
for 40 days.
For 40 days.
You seeing this?
You know?
Yep.
So hey, that lets you know right there that the chariots have always been around, the angels have always been around, and the Lord always made known, okay, all right, that threat to man, you know, because Esau afraid. That's why he made the Space Force. You know?
Yep.
I got a precept.
Come on, you got bring it out, brother.
This is Matthew 24 and 30. And then shall, let me go to the real Bible real quick. Maccabees 24 and 30. Matthew 24 and 30. It's like Matthew 24 and 30. Here it is.
Read up too, brother. Loud.
Okay,
loud.
This is Matthew 24 and 30. And then shall appear the signs of the Son of Man in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
God, that links up with Revelation 1. It said, behold, he coming with clouds.
Yeah,
every eye should see him. The clouds, again, like the brother Kaya went into earlier, was that them clouds represent the chariots.
Yeah. And when you look up that word cloud in the Greek, it says theophanic cloud, which theo mean God.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not cloud as you know it. It's a cloud as it pertains to what God, the Most High, say.
Mm-hmm.
So it says theophanic cloud. And then it further on it says the cloud that led the Israelites in the wilderness.
Exactly.
So we know that cloud was what Esau called a UFO, but the Most High calls it a chariot, which a chariot is just a vehicle.
Right.
They're aerial vehicles for the angels to to ride in.
You have chariots of man.
Yep.
You have chariots of the Lord.
Exactly.
You know, and that massive chariot that the brothers went to, that was guiding us through through that deliverance from the Egyptians. That massive chariot that gave us a light at nighttime. It says a fire by night, and it says it was a cloud by day.
Yep.
You know, because walking through that desert,
hot.
It was hot.
But then it turn around and get cold in the desert.
At night too.
Yeah.
The nighttime is freezing. It get freezing temperatures in the deserts. So that fire, kept Jake warm, and we was able to see like the daytime.
And you can see, yeah.
I bet that was amazing.
I got some too.
Get that in Acts 2. That Yahweh Shai when he ascended up into heaven.
I'll get that first.
The Acts 1.
Yep. Then he went up in the cloud.
Gone. Because hold that. Because the same way he left, he gonna return.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what that's what they said. That's what
the
angel said.
Matthews.
Gone. Hold at Matthews 24, brother.
Let me see. I think it's the one in. Let me see.
The angel said, "Why stand ye gazing?
Yep.
This same Yahweh Shai
shall
return."
I got you. Acts 1 and 9, and when he had spoken these things, talking about Yahweh Shai, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight.
A chariot received him. He went into the chariot. Because this is after he told them, they was inquiring when he was restored the kingdom into Israel.
Yep.
And after he spoke with his disciples, which became apostles, all right, this is him sending up into heaven. Now read it again, Baba Kushab.
And when he had spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight.
That's right. So he went into the chariot. Go ahead.
And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven,
the disciples, the apostles, Go ahead.
As he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel,
which are the angels.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Which also said, ye men of Galilee,
you Israelites,
why stand ye gazing up into heaven?
What they was taken back. They was dismayed.
Yeah.
This is why it says, be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. They was seeing literally a sign of heaven, how the Lord's going to return.
Go ahead. Who not finna be looking though?
Right.
Like you see, come on, he getting beamed up and you watching it.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm about to be looking.
You can imagine that imagery. You know what I'm saying? Like they was right there. It's like, man.
Because he talking to him.
Yeah.
And then he just get beamed up in a chariot.
after he had rose from the dead.
Come on, man.
So that was one miracle they seen.
Yeah.
He was back.
Yep.
They was like, man, he really came with us. The disciples was like, man,
Man,
he's
yeah.
here. And then he spoke with them, and now he's going back into heaven.
Yep.
So they're like, man, how he leaving?
Man.
This is how you know that the deliverance of the elect and the remnant, the 1/3, is gonna be so fucking marvelous, man. So glorious.
Yep.
How the Lord's gonna deliver us, you know what I mean?
The strangeness of his salvation.
Come.
Solomon the 5th chapter.
Come.
So I said
Finish that out. We gonna keep.
tribes of the earth mourn.
Yep.
Come. Finish that out,
I got you.
Kaya, and we're gonna get with the Matthew 24.
Got you. And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, behold, 2 men stood by them in white apparel, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner.
Exactly. He's gonna come. We're gonna return like that. That's why we're reading it in Matthew 24. Go ahead.
As ye have seen him go into heaven.
That's it, brother.
Yep.
So now you know, right? So there's no secret of extraterrestrial life, aliens. We know because why? The Lord has given us his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, all right, of his word, to understand that the angels are out there.
Exactly.
Go ahead, brother, with Matthew 24.
Where you want me to start at?
Where you was left off at 30.
30. Matthew 24 and 30. And then shall appear the signs of the Son of Men in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
2 13.
And they shall see the Son of Man coming in clouds of heaven with powers and great glory.
Now, this Son of Man is talking about Yahushua. All right, because he's gonna come back same way the apostles see him leave. They're gonna see him return. Okay, in a glorious fashion with the chariots. All right, many chariots. Because why? Not only did Yahushua come back to destroy Esau, all right, in his society, he's gonna bring salvation to the elect. That's what we're reading. Go ahead.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect.
Right, that's what I was wondering. He will bring salvation for the elect. Go ahead.
From the 4 winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
There you go. So, hey, Yahushua, he's going to bring many chariots with him because he got to deliver his elect. All right? Now get that one.
2nd Ezra 13 and...
You started,
Yeah, okay. Verse 1, it said, And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves.
Now the sea is talking about the sky, the firmament, all right, the Mayim, right?
Because there's water up there.
That's right.
It says, and I beheld, and that's funny you brought that out because I was just thinking that. It says, and I beheld, and lo, but that's the spirit.
That's it.
That man waxed strong.
That man, Yahushua, waxed strong. He's coming with glorious. Remember, he said he's gonna meet me as a man.
Yeah.
So he come with that glorious body. All right. He got his army behind him, which is the angels.
In battle formation.
That's right. Battle formation. All right. With that, he says, "I not come to send peace, but a sword."
Yep.
And at the same time, he's going to deliver his elect. We read that. So he's gonna bring salvation. We reading right now. Because this account right here we reading in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, is how he's going to destroy the armies, the militaries of the earth.
Yep.
So the chariots, the so-called UFOs, play a major part of prophecy.
And that's why we kept quoting the Revelation 1 and 7. And all the people of the earth shall mourn because of him. Or what did it say? Wail.
Get that real quick.
Yeah. That's why they're going to be wailing.
Get that Revelation 1, that 1 is 7.
Yep.
Real quick.
Because also, Isaiah 66 and 15.
That's right.
For the Lord. Got to get that.
Yeah, because it speaks about the chariots in that.
Yeah.
Revelations
1 and 7.
This is Revelations 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And
that's how many clouds gonna be in the sky. What it say? The chariots of the Lord are 20,000, even thousands of angels. So 20,000 is 20 million. So you see 20 million chariots in the sky, right? And then Yahushua gonna be in a big one. Everybody gonna fucking see that. It don't matter what time zone you in.
That's right.
one of our brothers came in the truth because it was thousands of chariots in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Elder told me the other day.
You seen it in the dream or the vision?
Yeah, no, it was
He
real.
seen it in real life.
Was real.
Oh,
He
see?
said
See?
a Tabawan.
Gone.
Real.
I haven't
He
had
said he went in the bathroom and started crying.
right. I didn't see. I didn't heard that. This my first time hearing that.
That was amazing to hear.
You know?
We got videos where we seen chariots right over the house, red balls, right over the house, and they're stationary, and then they move up, and we watch them move out of the atmosphere till they get so small you can't see them no more.
I've seen the chariot just
Now
take
listen.
off.
I've seen different shaped chariots.
Yeah.
I've seen gold triangular shaped chariots in the sky. You see them streaking across the skies.
Yep.
All the time at nighttime. Sometimes you see them. I used to get out of I was which job I had, and every fucking night this chariot would fucking literally ascend up slowly but surely, and then it would just disappear.
Yep.
I've seen.
It wasn't even that high in the sky. It would just disappear.
Yep.
And then it was so crazy. I had told some coworkers after so long, I was like, man, look, come out here and see this, man. And they didn't know, they bugged out, they didn't know the truth. And it was like an Edomite among us.
Yeah.
And they was like, man, it's probably it's probably a hot air balloon. I was like, man, you could see it clear as day.
Yep.
It wasn't even that far away. But go ahead.
And now real quick, I'm gonna jump in with this precept. I was holding it, but I'm bring it in real quick and bring it back. 2 Kings 6:16. And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them.
Mm-hmm.
And Elisha prayed and said, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. So what did he see? He saw the angels, the UFOs, round about Elisha, right? But the point is that everybody's eyes ain't open to see the chariots all around us.
Mm-hmm.
But the Lord, they manifest as it pleases the Lord. So when Yahweh shall come back, everybody gonna see. It's gonna be manifested.
Even Elisha seen Elijah go up into heaven in the chariot.
Yep. He was there. He seen it.
So there's many accounts of the chariots.
Yep.
Okay. Get that. He called for that. The brother called for Isaiah 66:15.
Yep. Isaiah 66:15.
We're gonna come back where you were left off at, Kyle.
Yep.
All right, this is Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
There you go.
Yep. Next verse.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Right. So is that now we will go to the Revelation 1:7? Yeah.
Get that. Go back to Revelation 1:7.
Because that's why I'm gonna let the scripture say it. Because the Lord ain't coming back how Christianity say he coming back.
Right.
Look at the earth. Look at what's going on. Look at the laws that they passing. And the angels just reporting.
Yeah.
waiting to execute.
Like you said, the day of vengeance burneth in his heart. So
yeah.
Obviously he's not come back in a good fucking mood.
And it's a scripture in is it Sirach?
How it go?
16. It's kind of like the angels basically lusting to do the will of the Lord.
You're talking about Sirach 39, the piece of rap that made
that's one of them. They appease the wrath. Yeah, that's one. I think it might be. Yeah, the way it's worded a certain way. Go ahead,
read what you got.
Revelations 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him, and all the kindreds of the earth.
So all the different tribes, all them, even the motherfucking in the rainforest somewhere, you motherfuckers over there in the Carolina Islands, everybody gonna see. Go ahead.
As a matter of fact, you read the NLT, brother.
Yeah.
Read the NLT. That's a good one.
Okay. Look, he cometh with the clouds of heaven, and everyone will see him, even those who pierce him, and all the nations of the world will mourn for him. Yes, amen.
Yeah, now I ain't really like how they said mourn for him.
Yeah.
But the
nations part.
Yeah.
The nations.
But when you read it in the KJV, it says, "And all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him."
Because of him. Because
Now,
why?
Yeah, wail is a strong ass cry. It ain't a regular cry.
Yeah.
When you wailing, that's like when you done lost your firstborn son.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen them people that lost a child?
Yeah, Esau was wailing after he found out Jacob got that blessing.
Yeah,
That's a form of wailing.
Yep.
He says he cried bitterly.
Yep, cried bitterly. Yep.
You know?
That's like a wail. Yep. God.
That's it on that.
Yep, my phone was dying.
Go to 2nd Ezra 13.
Yeah.
Where Kaya he left off there. Same map, brother. Go.
Yep. And that's why they're gonna be wailing, because look how he coming. You see them videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the show the UFOs and
15.
they just
13.
laser beaming motherfuckers and everybody running around and screaming. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to an earth near you.
Yeah, we started 2, brother. That's right, Kaya.
Yeah.
This is 2nd Ezra 13 and 2. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea that is moved all the waves thereof. And I behold, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
The angels.
Yeah.
And when he turned his countenance.
And also, you know, it speaks about what's that? It's that Joel and Isaiah speaks about the mighty ones to the cause that mighty ones to come down.
Isaiah 13.
Mm-hmm. Isaiah 13 goes into that.
Yep.
All right. The mighty ones.
Sanctified ones. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The angels. Go ahead.
That's Isaiah 13.
Countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
See, that links up what you just read. All right. In Revelation 1.
Yep.
The whale. All right. Because of him.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And whomsoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth fell when it filleth the fire.
Right. So now, when you look up the word mouth, some of the definitions of the word mouth just mean opening.
Mm-hmm.
So when you picture it, right? You got the UFO in the sky, and you see them in it, and then it opens up, and that laser beam, that concentrated fire come out, and whatever's under it, whatever fills it, is like what? Read what it said, Baba Kushai. The last thing you just read is like the earth when it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. Was it?
Keep going.
Keep going.
And whomsoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice.
Yeah, they burned when that chariot opened up and that laser came out. Go ahead.
Open fire.
Yep.
Like as the earth filleth when it filleth the fire.
Yeah, when you set something on fire, some grass, some leaves, or twigs or something, it burns up. It ain't got no defense against that fire. It's letting you know how hot the fire gonna be.
Right there.
Cause cause certain shit you set on fire, they call it melting points and boiling points.
Mm-hmm.
Certain shit is longer depending on what it is. But the fire from the Most High ain't shit gonna be able to resist it. They don't give a damn what material it's made out of. It said everything that felt that under that is like as the earth when it meet the fire.
Yeah, 2nd Ezra 16. The fire go forth. Who is he that can quench it?
Yep. Who is he that can quench it? Yep.
Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 13 and 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was a gathering together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
God, this is the militaries prepared to fight Yahweh Shai, you know.
Yep.
But hey, this is the account. All right. The point is because we got the main gist that we want to get out of that precept.
Yep.
Is that he's gonna come back in that massive chariot. You know what I mean? And this is proof. This is proof that.
I don't think we read that when it said mountain.
Yeah, at the top of the chapter.
Oh, okay.
The mountain. It goes into the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
It says in verse let me see that whether it's because the mountain represents the chariot. Okay.
Yeah.
The mountains was on the
It
next
says
verse.
in the waves.
The mountain was on the next verse I was about to read.
Oh, come on. Keep on reading that. That's the point I wanted. I thought because it said at the top the sea. It moved the sea.
It says himself a great mountain.
Yeah. Get that. That's the one I want. Shalaki.
Yep, it's all good.
I thought you already read it. Shalaki.
2nd Edges 13:6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it.
Yeah, that's what I want. That massive chariot.
Yep.
You know, and that's what he left in. All right, he left in that massive chariot. He's gonna come back in it.
Yep.
You know,
he led the Israelites in the wilderness in that massive chariot.
God, so he always been in the massive chariot.
Mm-hmm.
Chariot. You know, that's what's gonna be so so astonishing when they see it. They're gonna be really astonished. Like, man, what is that?
Yeah.
You know, and some of them hearts gonna melt when they see that.
Hell yeah.
They're gonna fucking have a mental breakdowns. People gonna just probably yield to spirit when they see that.
They call it being petrified.
Guns.
Some people see shit and they be so scared they never talk again and all type of shit.
Go ahead.
But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet thirst.
Yeah, there's fight.
Thirst fight.
Yeah, so when he appear, all right, when Yahweh shall appear, they're gonna be fucking terrified.
Yeah.
All right. But the Most High gonna put the spirit on them to fight because why? The Lord want to see this battle. Even though they're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, destroyed quickly.
Yeah.
Because it goes into, you know, when you read on into it, it speaks about how Yahweh Shai is going to destroy them so fast that you're only going to see the dust and smell of smoke.
Yeah, it's gonna be a TKO, or it's gonna be a flawless victory.
Right. So, and that go to Zechariah 5, and that's because that's what's coming. You know, that's what's coming to the wicked, man.
I think that's what I had.
All right, go to Zechariah 5 and start. You can start at the top because the point is, you know, you read down in it, but Yahweh Shai, like I say, he coming with salvation and also going to bring the destruction.
Yeah, Habakkuk the 3rd chapter.
Con.
Yep.
This is Zechariah 5:1. Then I turned and lift up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying robe. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying robe.
Yeah, flying robes, you know, they call it saucer, you know, saucer-shaped UFO. You know, go ahead.
The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
Yeah.
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as one.
Right, because the Lord said what? What was the first death? It was the water. That's what went over the face of the whole earth. That was the first curse of the whole earth when the Lord destroyed all the wicked. Now the Lord made the covenant, you know, the rainbow, he won't do it with water no more. So now we got all the scriptures for the Lord will come back with fire. Fire. Yahweh Shai said, he said, what'd he say?
What will I?
What will I if it already be kindled? So basically saying, it's already gonna be fire when I come back. So to what extent am I gonna add to it?
Yeah, but what if it already be kindled?
So how much more fire I'm gonna add on top of it? Because his fire is gonna trump all of the, you know, that laser fire trumps all that. That's the ace. You got it out.
Everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, and everyone that showeth. Right there. Sweareth
Falsely.
Sweareth shall be cut off as on the side according to it.
Keep reading.
I will bring it forth, said the Lord of hosts.
Yeah, the hosts and the armies, Yahweh armies, which are the angels, man. Go ahead.
And it shall return into the house of the thief.
Yeah.
In the house of the thief. Esau is the thief.
Yeah.
You know?
And into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house.
Keep reading.
And shall consume it with the timbers thereof and the stones thereof.
That's right. So that's it. The Lord's gonna cause the chariots to come in the house of the thief, which is Esau, Edom, all right, and destroy him.
Yep.
Okay. So we know, all right, we know what the purpose of the chariots are for. All right, as far as they're going to bring salvation, like the brother quoted earlier, the strangers of his salvation, how the salvation of Jacob is going to come, the salvation of Israel, and then also he's going to come back and destroy, all right, the wicked, all right. And so we know about the so-called aliens and the UFOs, all right, because why the scriptures teaches about the aliens, and the UFOs, which are the angels and the chariots. So we don't need to be fed some so-called discovery from you devils, man. You didn't discover anything. All right, the Lord revealed that, all right, into his people. All right, serves the prophets, okay?
And also too, that's Esau Edom, the so-called white man, one-on-one. He always rearrange the spiritual aspect of something, and he come with his bullshit to explain it. Evolution, feminism, now with the angels, aliens. He always got his own version of the Lord's version. You know?
Because he wanted to be the Most High.
Yep.
Hey, but anybody you holding your precept? That's it on that.
No.
Hey, well, hey, we're gonna end it right there. Hey, we want to say, Lord willing, this video have been edifying, and shalom to the elect. All right, we're gonna give all honor, praises, and glory again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. All right, shalom to the elect, and Lord willing, we will see you in the next video. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.